Welcome back, everyone, to the program. Now, this is the first video I think I've done while driving here in the great state of Oregon. To be determined. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt for now. Haven't been feeling so hot lately, but I decided I'd hit the road today, head over to the gym, and try to get back in the swing of things. So, just want to share a few thoughts today. There's tons going on in crypto world right now. There's things that are going beyond crypto. So let me first say this, that I'll be making videos on two channels. I need creative outlets on both. So right now, you're going to see you're watching this on LitecoinLeader.com or LitecoinLeader's YouTube channel. How you doing? It's very bright today, so I'll probably have to leave the sunglasses on, but I just wanted to take them off while I'm at the light. Say hello to everybody and see how this looks. It looks okay. Yeah, there's lots. I jotted a few notes down. Of course, they fell off the screen, so I gotta pick them up. Excuse me. Okay. So, yeah, we're testing out the equipment here, making sure that I can do the videos in the car, the microphones work, so hopefully this all works well and I can upload it when I get to the gym. Okay, lots of different news popped up lately. We got all the stuff going on Binance and Coinbase and all the different issues going on. I'm still wondering about Crypto.com. I think Crypto.com is going to be hit next. I think that's the only one. It's kind of strange how out in the public eye that they are, being sponsors on UFC and other sport events, and I think soccer teams too. SEC and the CFTC and all the powers that be can't be happy with any of that. So I think they're probably going to be the next one that gets hit. But with Choke Point 2.0 continuing to go on, we've got issues there, but in the meantime, we have this exchange called Prometheum popping up, so we got to dig into that. This is kind of bumpy. We're going to have to figure that out. Okay. I can dig into Prometheum. I'll be talking about that shortly, and I'm also going to be looking at this other exchange called EDX, which is popping out of nowhere thanks to Citadel and others getting involved. Basically, the big boys are coming to town, and the big boys are trying to put their money into crypto while the common man can't through Coinbase and the like. So more and more you're going to need to know a crypto guy. And fortunately, you know three of us, myself, Patrick, and Dylan. So if we can't figure it out, odds are no one else can. But I would recommend, if you're looking to get into Bitcoin or other cryptos, now EDX has laid out the four that they think are going to be just fine. Bitcoin, Litecoin, both of them make perfect sense. Bitcoin Cash, copy of Bitcoin, I get that too. Ethereum, still in that strange, is it a security? Is it not? Odds are it probably is, based on the definition laid forth of staking coins, but we'll see. I mean, a lot of people are digging up old videos of Gary Gensler from 2018 talking about Ethereum is not a security, but Ethereum in 2018 is not Ethereum today, because back then, the blockchain did not use staking. It was a proof of work. Now it's proof of stake, completely different. So when Bitcoin and coins that are proof of work, they take energy and convert it into value. That's what work does. And we've been doing this indirectly for years. We've been working, people go to work, they get compensated in some way, shape, or form. In the old days, you might get paid in silver or gold. Now you get paid in other currencies, euros, cash, whatever, which are all inflating away in value, so that's not good. But what Bitcoin and the coins and the like that do proof of work is they convert electrical energy into value almost directly. All they do is they do work through the miners, but yes, they are basically taking different forms of energy and converting it into stored value. That's what Bitcoin's job is. Litecoin does a similar thing, but it's meant for payments, as is Bitcoin Cash. I've been talking about these three pretty much ad nauseum for years. But for the newer folks that are out there that don't know what's going on, they're going to be confused, and that's unfortunate. And that's what our job is, to make it less confusing for you guys, because the economy is changing, the world of finance is changing, everything is about to implode. We just don't know when. We know what it's happening. I can tell what the picture's going to look like in 2025 a lot easier than I know what it's going to look like in December of 2023, because there's going to be a lot of things that break between now and then, and I think in 2025 and beyond, it's going to be cleanup mode of putting things back together or putting things into a new form that's going to be much more beneficial for people. But I've been doing a lot of research too in the last few days, and I'm going to be putting out a couple different videos in a series. I finally figured out the right mechanism or the right usage of economic preppers, in my opinion. This is not what Dylan is going to do with it. It's not what Patrick's going to do with it, but that's great because we have 3 different opinions to what to bring to the table there. We are doing a show this Thursday as usual, even though Patrick will be he's on assignment. So stay tuned for where he's going to be. We're curious to where he's going to be too. But he is scouting a Silver Symposium right now. We have so much work that we're doing in preparation for that. But we will have a special guest next week, but this week is just going to be the 3 of us, assuming that Patrick can get to a location that will work for him for communication purposes. And then we'll be talking this week about all the different things that are happening right now. But as for me, getting back to economic preppers and what it means for me or what I can do with it, I'm going to be putting out a lot of different topics and series that I want to do because not that I want to step on Mike Maloney's toes. Mike Maloney did a fabulous job with his history of money. I have no idea what road I'm on. I've made a wrong turn as usual in this town. I can never figure it out. 6 months I've lived here. I still don't know where I'm going. But we're going to talk about... Mike's done a great job with the history of money. Now, I'm going to tell some history through money in the next few videos I'll put up on economic preppers. And it's a lot of things that I discovered, and I think that people want to know what the history is and what's really been happening in the past because the past tends to repeat itself. So look for that. Look for that to come out shortly. I'll be recording that video probably later today. I am really lost. That gymnasium gets further and further away each day. But let's see what else I did write down in some notes. So, okay. One of the things that prompted me to do some more research is that the BRICS nations are meeting soon. Now, the SPEEF meeting, terrible acronym, the St. Petersburg International Economic Conference was held. And what really happened there was less economics and more about, what the president of Russia wanted to talk about and on an international viewpoint and a lot of things. Not a lot of economics, but a lot of other news broke out of that. But we'll probably discuss that more in the Economic Prepper Show this week. But stay tuned for the next show. Let's see. So BRICS is, I would keep highlighting BRICS and SPEEF because these are economic conferences and news could come out of there that speaks directly towards what's going to be coming down the pike. Now, as I've told many people for weeks, months now, don't expect an overnight switch to be flipped, okay? What's going to happen this summer is going to be indications of what's to come, but it's not going to be happening overnight. Like, for those of you who have studied a little bit of history and remember that August 15th, 1971, that's the day that Nixon gave that speech that took the United States off the gold standard, but it wasn't a screaming message. Man, I'm going to have to work on stabilizing this video. It wasn't, it didn't happen overnight. But it hit, for those looking back, it said, oh, that's when we really went off the gold standard. So I think that we're going to see more and more information popping out this summer from BRICS, and that prompted me to do a little bit more research. So expect another video on the gold standard to be coming up shortly. That's going to be one of the first of the series that I'm going to be putting out. Lots said today. If you have thoughts about research, things that you want to know more about, check out these videos, leave some comments, and I'll do some homework for you. But for now, I'm just going to leave it there. Look for a lot more videos to come. I got a lot of homework to do, but right now I'm going to step into the sauna and see if I can't feel a little bit better so I can get a little bit more ready to do some videos. So with all that said, I'll close the door on the bureau, say follow leader, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.